Good morning, collective. There's been a few things have happened. I've gone through a few towns, and last night was pretty cool. I stayed in Dalwallinu, and I thought I'd stop at the end of the day and have a beer at the pub. And there was these people there, really, really friendly, and because I'm going around to all the tourist places, and it was, a little bit too far away to go. To go out of town and then come back in the morning to when the visitor centre was open so I can sell my t-shirts. And anyway, this girl there who works around that area, she works on the farms, driving the tractors and stuff. And there's other people, and they introduced me to all the local people that go there and drink at the pub. And anyway, she let me camp in her backyard last night and use her shower and stuff. So that was pretty nice. Very, very friendly and trusting, welcoming people in Dalwallinu. I found the people there were really, really friendly. Anyway, the other thing was I did it in one of the other videos, but I'm not sure whether I'm going to share the videos. But I did a video in Pathara in the old hall there, and there was all these, like pigeons and shit through there. But the day before, I had this dream, and there was about this little boy, and there was something to do with some toy, right? Like he was playing with something, and it was like he was inside a building, inside another smaller room, and then inside a box. And he was playing with some toy. It was this white thing. It was kind of like tall. In the dream, it was like this toy was demonic, right? It had a negative energy to it. And there was something very significant in the boy's jacket. He looked like he was like Asian descent or something. The boy, he was probably about 5 or 6 maybe, and I only kind of seen the back of him. But there was a woman in the vicinity, but she might have been in another room because I couldn't really quite see her, but I knew she was there. And I don't think she was Asian. I think she was actually white. But the boy, I think, was Asian of some sort. He had that black shiny hair, but I was only looking at the back of him, right? And he had like this cut off vest, like those puffy plastic sort of jackets. And anyway, I felt that when I went into this building, this old hall, this abandoned, right, full of pigeons, lots and lots of bird shit, and I found this a pattern of like a memorial, like this white, what do you call them, blisks that they use on memorials. It was only about that big, and I could see it being attractive to a child, right, because it looks like a toy, but there was an energy attachment to it. And I almost actually brought it with me, and then I realised that this was the thing. It had a negative attachment to it. But what I thought the next day, what came to me the next day was this child disappeared. And the jacket thing. So I finished up going to the police in Dalwallinu and reported what I seen. They said that there hadn't been any missing reports on children, but I felt that this was from quite some time ago, 10, 20 years, Anyway, I left it with them because I just couldn't sleep last night because I just felt like I needed to say something to somebody. Anyway, so I left that story with them. But then last night, it was like I dreamt about my ex-husband. So whilst I've been out in the bush, I've been getting these dreams, right? Anyway, he came to me and he had been fighting with his boss, like a full-on fight that went for like hours, and he was smashed up, like all over, like really bad. He actually looked like the Walking Dead, right? And he didn't even say anything, but we kind of knew. He was just sort of like speechless, and he's just standing there, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, poor darling, right? Like, but that was all there was to the dream. There was more to it, but that's all I remember, was actually seeing him, and he'd been smashed up real bad, and he'd been fighting with his boss about something for like 15 hours or something crazy like that. How anyone can endure something like that, I don't know, but it was like that. Anyway, I've been getting quite a few downloads. I went through Woburn this morning, and I stopped at the museum there, but before I got there, I was getting messages from somebody called Albert, and there was an unfriendly there as well that just wanted me to get out of there. I don't know whether it was this Albert or not, but when I went into the museum, it turns out that he was one of the founders with his brothers in Woburn, and they were there. Lieber, their surname was Lieber. So it was like I was guided there. Anyway, the people there are going to order some of my t-shirts in the museum there, which is cool, so I can do some stuff for them. But there was also negative energy when I was driving out of there, and you know, depravity was mentioned, and somebody called Charlotte, somebody called Abigail, so these names are significant. Hello. Anyway, yeah, I pulled over. This is after leaving Woburn. Because you can imagine, like, out this way, it's, you know, it's pretty rough, you know, it's the Wild West, right? So I should imagine there was a lot of you know, dark energies, and that's what they said whilst I was driving. There's dark energies, and there was this Charlotte came up, and they were asking me where their ashes were. There was a hole somewhere. I actually seen a hole as I was driving past, and then I stopped, and then whoever the spirit was just laughing at me. It's like they just wanted to make me stop. Anyway, I got to this spot here. It's a big flat rock, and they tell me, not the signs, but the place tells me, right? The spirit's here. I spoke to them kindly, and I asked them to show me where the namas were. The namas are like holes in the ground, and they have water in them. And you know, like the surface ones that don't kind of go anywhere, they're all dry. They're already dry. There's a lot of wildflowers here. Anyway, they told me it was a place for rituals here. But later on, there was a school built here as well. But early on, because somebody was coming in from 1200s, was tapping in, and they told me that there was rituals here, and because, you know, there's water, right? So it's like a big flat rock in amongst this is like dry, flat plains, right, where we are. And every now and again you get these rocks, and all this area is sitting on top of like a big water basin. And at this Namaha, and I'm looking at the Namaha, because I couldn't find it, right? And then I said to Spirit, show me where the hole is, where the namas are. Nama means hole, right? But Anyway, that guided me to find the Nama there. And then I looked at it and I could see. And I thought, well, this is not just like an ordinary, like, like a concave crevice in the rock where it holds water. This one went under the rock, right? And over from it, filtering towards the rock, is sort of like a wet ground, like a soak, right? It's a soak there alongside it, the rock. But the rock that was in the Nama that was in the rock, I could see there was like a funnel area where the water level was, and so I got a stick just to see how far it went under. So it just looked like a shallow puddle, right? But it's not. It's like the water's coming out from the ground. It's like a spring. So I've poken the rock and the stick right under the rock. So it was like a funnel. It just looks like a puddle. Anyone else would just think it was a funnel. Anyway, and then Spirit said, what do you say? Said you were smart, but I didn't use those words. It was like, you were smart. Oh, no, that was it. He just said brilliant. As soon as I did it, put the stick in there, he just went brilliant. I got from Spirit. So that was pretty cool. And, I'll give thanks for allowing them for me to see these things. And, but they guide me not to say where I am. So that's a secret. I mean, the place itself is not a secret, the rocks, but the actual water. I should imagine the local Indigenous people will know, but they're very few and far between from here, long ways away. But way back 1200, this was a ceremony place where they did rituals. So anyway, I feel quite comfortable here. We could ask, see if they've got anything else to say for us, right? Do a little bit of a reading. I'm starting to get hot. I might have to put my shorts on. So let's do a little reading. Yeah, I'm actually getting a little bit edgy. So, I'll have to open this other window. Just a minute. Love just showed itself there in the card. Just open this window. So love just showed itself, and then the other one is compassion. So we've got love and compassion showing themselves here. Isn't that cool? That's how I feel here. I feel that they are happy to have me. They told me that. Not all places are like that. I see the light. That was the other thing. There was a miner, and there was a miner who was in the darkness, and they said they were negative. We have inner harmony. Inner harmony. Yeah, look at those little love hearts. This is a very pleasant place. I'm just getting a nice cool breeze now. See, all those chakras, the little hearts are aligned. That's why we're getting these messages. Balance, that's what they said. You are balanced. So collective, this can be referring to you too, because I don't know whether, like if you've listened to my readings before, compassion just showed itself again. Four. And we have, what is showing itself is leadership and sadness. Yeah, confusion. This is what was caused. Father Sky. And that was what they said to me last night. Actually, it was early this morning in Darwin. There was somebody there called Betty, and she was just calling. I get that quite often in places, especially out here, where there was stolen children, and they were saying, "Where are my children?" You know, and I get that back in TJ as well. But yeah, there was a lady called Betty who, I think she died from a broken heart, you know. And there was also a 7-year-old boy there that was speaking to me. Father Sky is here again. Sadness. Because there was a lot of loss here. This is stolen generation, you know. They stole these areas. It caused a lot of confusion in the bloodlines with, you know, colonial rape and pillage again. But we have leadership here. So there's 5 energies here. Leadership. There's 5 energies. There's one strong man in the center. It's a man, I think. Four women. It's like one man and 4 women. Or is it the other way around? These are fertility symbols anyway. Sadness. Father Sky. Compassion and balance. Inner harmony. This is healing from this. This is healing. To these flies. Let's pull some crows on these. I'm not going to make this long. I've actually picked some wildflowers to do a smoking ceremony later, but I can't do it here. There's too many people. Unfortunately. Got the 4 of Pentacles and a Hermit. Hold back. Yeah, hold back information, and that's where I'm saying, you know, I'm holding back the information of where I actually am. Hang on. Investigation. I believe. I feel like somebody's going to investigate that little boy. It could have been years ago. We've got Temperance. So somebody being exposed as an Emperor in reverse. Moon, that's in the reverse. And Temperance. Somebody being stopped. Somebody being stopped from doing black magic. Well, I said black magic, I don't know. Somebody causing confusion with their messages. And they are regretful because they caused imbalances. So the story's not right. Imbalances and instability. Because the messages are wrong, the story. And that was the other thing that I got when I was on the rock. They said there was more to the stories of the environment. What they're doing. They said there's more to it. Oh, and they said there was a miner, you know, like a miner, not a young person, but a miner that is following me. Remember, what can be happening here can also be happening in the collective, right? Just take what resonates and leave the rest, right? Whatever resonates with you. Somebody's waiting for their ships to come in. This is the stories. I think I brought this up yesterday. Somebody's waiting for information on someone. It's a high priestess here. Somebody's waiting for information on a high priestess. I hope I'm not confusing anybody. Okay, Father Sky. Father Sky. Oh, who's waiting? This is information. Yeah, someone's waiting for information. Page of Wands again. Information downloads. Because it's coming from the sky. Father Sky. Information. And I got this again. This came out the other day. 10 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's waiting for information that somebody is being 10 of Swords to get their Pentacles. This could be like, yeah, right. So this could be like the 10 of Swordsing of this whole tribe or community that was here, or the environment. But somebody said that a miner, there was a miner, and I'm feeling that this is the now, to do with mining. This, because this has been coming up for days, this 10 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. This is what's happening now. So the 10 of Swords is, I think, possibly the environment. For money. It's like a sacrifice for money. Take what resonates, all right? Sadness, and that's what the sadness is here. Destroying, yeah, that's what they're giving me. Confusion, causing confusion in the bloodlines as well with, you know what. They said there was depravity. Confusion. Confusion with the 10 of Cups. This is just giving me like confusing the bloodlines. That's what I said, wasn't it? The families, confusion in the family. So Spirit's here with this leadership, the nesting. And that's giving me the bloodlines again. This is like, yeah. See the nesting, the nest, and the nest there. Yeah, like a confusion of who. This is authorities here, and the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is lies from the authorities, and this is the police, the authorities. There's lies. Page of Swords in reverse is showing itself there. Yeah, the information, and that's what they told me on the rock there. There was more to the story, and it's to do with the ground. And lies with the authorities. Leadership, Spirit. We've got 5 leaders here, 5 with one main figure. The Queen of Wands in reverse. This is a Jezebel spirit. Somebody in it for themselves. Causing confusion within a family. This is like, okay, stealing leadership when they don't. It's a stubborn person here. Causing missed opportunity for others. This is like a stolen leadership. But we've got inner harmony here, so this is to do with healing. We have a Page of Pentacles and a Page of Cups. An apology and an offering. This looks like an apology and an offering. Hey, it looks like all the people have gone. Awesome. This Queen of Wands wants to bring peace. Wow, so-called peace. I don't trust it. Because she's the Queen in reverse. And she's stubborn. This is giving me a stubborn bitch. That is being paid. To 10 of Swords. Yeah, this is 10 of Swords with the mouth. Lies. Because the Ace of Swords came out. So this offering, and with a page, this is like a small offering. This is sort of like bringing an offering for an apology, but it's like breadcrumbing, like minimal, you know. Going back to this as an Emperor in reverse. Being exposed. Tempering, waiting for ships to come in. Now, this Emperor in reverse is waiting for this Queen of Wands to make this offering with lies. So this Emperor's paying this Queen of Wands to 10 of Swords. somebody to stop the messages. Stop these messages. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. No love, Ace of Cups. We've got inner harmony here. Inner harmony, but this is not. Five of Cups. Somebody's sad. Oh. This is them telling me here. That wind has made me all cold. And it feels like that. I'm suddenly feeling very sad. Five of Cups. Yeah, look, there's conflict. So somebody caused conflict in a camp. This Jezebel spirit went against the camp because they're being paid by this Emperor in reverse. And they would betray. Right here. This is giving me, you know how history repeats itself? This is giving me then and now. Am I right? I said there's a minor. What is this conflict here? The Five of Wands? They caused the conflict. This person did. A star. Could be an Aquarius. Or this is about the place. This is about the place. The water that I was just talking about. It's about the water. And it was a ceremony, a place of ritual, right? This looks just like the place. See those little bits, see where the water running in, so that water runs in off the rock into the little pool. And connecting with the sky, because we had Father Sky. It's like where I was at the Salt Lake and I was saying Father Sky, and then it had Earth Mother, and it had the Earth Sun. Was it Earth Sun? So it was like the water was where the Father Sky met the Earth Mother, and the water is the birthing place. That's the fertility, that's what this place is. Birthing place. But it was given over somebody was bribed, right? Like to give information. Star. And they cause conflict for their own selfishness. In this group of people here. Page of Swords. This is the knowledge. This is the information. This is the knowledge. Because they said there was more to the story and the environment here. That's what they're giving me about this place. But see, they're still not giving their correct information, but then they've told me to not say where this is. Page of Swords. Wow, this is deep, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Yes, they said. Yes, what do you reckon? That's what they said. They just threw all that at me. This is the Two of Swords in reverse. Crossroads. Why is that in reverse? Oh, blind as well. Like, somebody went into this blindly. So when I was actually on my way here too, that word blind came into it, and then that just reminded me because he's blindfolded. But that was in reverse. So that's like blindfolded without knowledge, and then reversed. We have the knowledge. With the Page of Swords there. We have a Hierophant without knowledge. This is like the authorities that I was saying. With the King of Swords and the Chariot coming in. Authorities without proper information, without proper knowledge of the significance of this place. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. We have the Five of Swords as well as the Eight of Swords in reverse. This is like somebody was ratting on somebody to keep themselves out of jail. Yeah, that's what the bribe was. So somebody gave up information on this place to save themselves and gain resources. This is like giving me, and that was their victory. But it's a false victory, right? Because what goes around comes around. So this is coming up now, and they've led me here to tell this story for a reason. Or perhaps just pass that knowledge on. About the water. King of Swords in reverse. Why did we get this information here? Spirit. Holy Ancestors. Holy Spirit. They're moving around. It's like, oh yeah, let's get the shivers all over, like, it's moving the energy. Is this moving the energy just because we've moved it? Because we've told the story? Holy Spirit? Guards down. Or is this unhealed energy that needed to be spoken about, and that's why they're still here? I'm feeling them all over my body. Am I correct? The 7 chakras, the 7 wands. Letting the guard down. They've let the guard down, they've let the information go. That's what this is. They're letting go. Yeah, because that's the information just came through on the wind, and I'm feeling really emotional. I can feel the sadness, but I can also feel the release. They've just released. Wow. Thank you. See how that's coming on the breeze? That information, the 4 wands, is coming on that breeze. See the wind? There's the Queen of Cups. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. Told lies. It's over. It's finished now. It's healing. This is healing the energy. Bringing peace. Moving to calmer waters. We're going to move on now too. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This is the group, the organization, separating. Letting go, right? It's letting go. We have a Queen of Cups here. What didn't I say is a birthing sign? This is a woman. That person there. Is this person? She's the matriarch. This is like the matriarch's letting go now. She needed to pass on the knowledge. So sad. She needed to pass the leadership. She's been sitting there all that time. giving me that pool there again, full of abundance. That knowledge of that pool. See the pool around the bottom of her feet? There's all this abundance of life. It's right there in this dry, barren place. There's life. I think I'm going to leave that there, King of Pentacles. And now we've got a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, left out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles. Whoever that person was that betrayed these people here, it's been left out in the cold. This is in real time now too, for somebody. This is going on in a This is going on in some family unit right now as well. Many in the collectives. So if it resonates with you, it resonates with you. If you stumble on this story, then it's resonating with you in some way. Take it however that is for you. But this is bringing a partnership with the King of Pentacles. So there's a partnership coming in with the King of Pentacles for whoever this is. I'm going to end it now because now the energy is being interrupted with more people. So I'm going to stop now. Please like, share and subscribe. Follow my story. I'm going to go on to the next place. And please have a blessed day. I'll see you later. Bye.